I want us, for the next few minutes, to have an understanding of how life is when you're on retirement. Here to walk us through, ladies and gentlemen, our next presentation on managing finances during retirement is the General Secretary of the National Pensioners Association. Make welcome Mr. Stephen Boakye.
Good morning, everybody. Yeah. Doing well. You see the blue young men, the ladies there. We have a slogan. I'll call out at the front. Honesty. Honesty. The honesty means, and hard way, the answer is that when we were in active service, we were honest. We work hard and came on time. When we are in retirement, our experience that we get, I think my advice will go to the young ones. Because the very day that you are employed, you get employment, that is where you start. Retirement is not a death warrant. Not a firing squad that they push and leave you short. It is how you plan it. I had a talk, and some journalists came to me later. Daddy, how did you plan your distance? I said, okay, sit down. If you can do this 1, 2, 3, it will help you. The first thing is we have 3 things. If you are employed, either you sack, you die, or you come on retirement. But the retirement, you have to plan. You must have shelter. You raise families. How do you do it? Your salaries that will be given to you, what do? You have to plan with it. I was talking to Doc. I said, I didn't know. During our time, we didn't know anything about banking. I was using money box, keeping my coins and everything there. Because I thought that one day I'll raise families. School children, school fees, and all these things. So I planned it well. In fact, I praise the Almighty God. After retirement, I've not regretted. I'm telling you, I've not regretted. I'm getting to my 80s. I'm over 70 something. You see, I've been telling my children that take advice from the elderly people. We have seen something, we have said something, we have heard something, and we have seen something. Always ask, come to us. Last Sunday after church service, 3 boys, they were conversing. Then one boy said, oh, me when I come on retirement, I'll just have a chair, I'll put my leg on this, I'll call for a bottle of beer, and I buy my paper, and I'll be reading. I say yes. And I was laughing. He said, Daddy, why are you laughing? I said, you don't know. You don't know. Plan your life well. The very day that you are employed, that is where you have to start planning towards pension. Pension. Because, you see, there's one day when I went to the banking hall to withdraw some money, I saw an elderly person, also a pensioner. When the teller called him to come and take his money, he took the money from the envelope, then he threw the money down. Then the teller said, Daddy, why? So I asked him, Daddy, what is happening? What is this money? This money, is this sufficient for me? Then the teller said, last month you came, the same amount you took. So I went to him, Daddy, what is the problem? My landlord is chasing me. When you come on retirement and you rent a room or a house, it's like firing squad. I'm telling you, prepare to have a shelter. As I said, I'm telling you, prepare. Because when I was working, the overtime money and others, in fact, I like doing overtime because I said one day I'll raise families. So I have to plan towards that. I keep the money, I divide it into about 3 or so. The chop money, we buy other rice or this, we buy them down and everything for another month so that I'll get surplus money. Retirement is a time that we have to come and enjoy. But why are we not seeing so? Because we don't plan well. We don't plan that tomorrow something will happen. You see, my mother was 115 before she passed on last 2 or 3 months. And I was taking care of her. As a pensioner, when she died, the funeral and everything, it was, my people are here. They will bear with me witness. And I did it as a pensioner. So I asked myself, what happened? You see, give yourself to God. When you want to do something, go to Him, pray to Him, ask before. We don't do that. I knelt down and said, my mother has died. How am I going to perform the funeral and everything? But lo and behold, God did it for me. When you are on retirement, to rent a house, as I said, it's like facing the firing squad. The old man, so I have to pick the money with a small grandson. Then I had chartered a taxi for them to go to their destiny. Because he didn't plan. He didn't plan well. Pensioners, we have to enjoy. You work for over 60 years. Then you come down, you come and suffer again. Why? No, it shouldn't be so. So the young ones, I'm telling you. And also we have to contribute to the Senate pension scheme. Know how to plan your money. You get the money, you take it. For enjoyment is there. The money is there. You see the money, hey, ask for this one. When you take 1 cedi, it's gone. So plan well. I beg you. I have young boys. Some are in the universities in America and all this. I've been telling them. And they have, in fact, to be frank, for that one, they have not deceived me. Take advice from the elderly. I'm telling you. Take advice. Daddy, how did you make it? How can I do it? I have this thing. When you save some money down, invest it, as the doctor said. And I told him, all banks are the same. When it affects one bank, it will affect all the banks. So what do? But we have to. We have to. When you come on pensions, your health, that is the most dangerous thing. And if you don't have anything with you, what do? You go to your grave. So as you are coming, you are not yet getting to 60. Anytime when I'm traveling, I meet the police at the barrier. They say, hey, pensioners, I say, you are coming. We are waiting for us. Oh. Then they say, oh, that means it has left about 25, 30. I say, oh, you are almost there. So you plan well. You see, we are saying that because when I started in the 20s. I thought I was very, very young, so I did not care. I was doing this, as my brother said. But I didn't know. One day I said, no, I have to think. You see, so the young ones, I beg you, I advise you, whatever you have, plan. Keep money. Save money. Don't use all. Enjoyment. You raise families, so how do you take care of them? You don't have shelter. You go and rent? No. We here, you see us as if we are this thing, but we are happy. We are happy. We are very, very happy. When I look at the young ones, at times I see them. In fact, in my church, they know me. I'll come to you. What have you done? What have you prepared? That day, you see, I'm not yet getting to pension. I say, one day, the Bible says, one day, as we say, our birthdays are, no. One day is gone, then the number of days is also gone. If you have 20, the one day, as we woke up today, one day is gone on our age. So by all means, we are going. So I'm telling you, pension is not a death penalty. It's a place where you have to come and enjoy, but planning. The pensioners, they know themselves. Our people, we are about 80,000, our association. Over 30,000. And we are okay. Most of us, not all of us anyway, but those who plan well, they are okay. They are okay. My man there with the white beard, if he tells you his story, they will say, and you are sitting down like this. You see, he planned well. At that time, our money, how much was it? TDC, where I was passing to my workplace, they will put TDC people will put a table there with keys for the houses. Hey, small. We are renting this house with the kids. I go and pick one. The room that I say, me? No. I ran away from them. I did not pass there again. They will come and cross me. But lo and behold, one day I was able to purchase one. Because I said, yes. You see, so pensions, as I'm saying, if I can talk a lot about this thing, but you, I'm thinking about you. We have been in the waters already. Whether it is hot or cold, we are in. You are now coming. But plan well, prepare before you come. Before you come. Shelter. Don't rent a house or a room when you are on retirement. It will kill you quickly. It will kill you. Because anytime at all, the landlord will come and tell you that I've increased my distance. If you can't, I'll go away. And where will you go? Some of my people whom I work with, they went home. And most of them are dead. They are dead. You see, so I beg you, for me, whatever I will say, when I meet the young ones, usually, in fact, I like the young ones, I group them. So, Charlie, let's go, it's ending, let's go and take one bottle. You won't take one bottle, you take more than 4. Yes. It's bad. Think about tomorrow. Think about tomorrow. Look at us here. As I said, some are getting to 90. Some of us are getting to 80. And others. But we are happy. We are not fighting for anything. When the time comes and the old man calls us, we go. Yes, we go. So I beg you, plan your life well. Your finances. Don't say, somebody told me that we don't build houses when we save a lot of money before. No. You can start gradually. You can start. I advised my boys who were under my boys who were under me. I told them, go and buy a quarter plot or this thing. I arranged with the bank and they were giving them loans. Those who took my advice, they have houses. Those who did not, they are gone. So I beg you, pensioners, our advice is, you see us like this, but some people, when they see pensioners at a certain banking hall, when we went there, yes, pray that one day you go on retirement like us. Other than that, you will live to regret. Don't curse an elderly person. Ask for advice. Tell him, Daddy, how did you make it? How can I also make it? You advise you. As I told my boy, you send the money to the bank. This bank here, when the trouble comes, it will affect it. Let's go here and say, Daddy, but if we keep the money and armed robbers come to steal, what do we do? So we sat down and planned, and the money we divided into so many decisions and invested in so many banks. Try it. Whatever you get. Don't say I have to get 10 billion before. No. They say penny wise, pound foolish. Whatever you have, you can invest. Take care. whatever, like as some of us have done. I'm not proud of myself that I am so distant, but what I'm enjoying now as a pensioner, I feel very happy. As a pensioner, myself here, and others here. We are very, very proud. We were like you. We were like you. When were we? Where were you? Yes. At that time, we were enjoying life. Oh. I know Tema. I was staying in Tema. Yes. Siemens town. Everything was there. But you follow it one day. You live to regret. So I thank you. My man, it's my time up. So I thank you very much. If I say I'll talk so many things. So thank you very much. Right. Thank you.